Sean Jones looking to bounce back after struggling last series. Can he turn things around today? It's the New York Yankees taking on
Yo, what's good, my man? I'm good and you.
The Athletics. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And stepping in for the Yankees, Sean Jones.
Number 11.
Up the middle. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw and saved. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Looked to me like he kind of let the ball play him instead of playing the ball, and it just ate him off. The hands get stiff, and even the best infielders make these kinds of mistakes. You just have to learn from it and move on.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
The first baseman, number 33, Nathaniel Lowe.
Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. Strike in there. Go to second. Out.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Spence back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off. Jones with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
And it's caught for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Runner at third here. Nobody out. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
And 1-2.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Dominguez at third with nobody out. Chases that one out of the zone. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or you want to give him the space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Right back to him on the mound. In plenty of time to first, and there are 2 outs.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
First and second, no outs. Jones getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
This is a big spot for a big-time player. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. One runs in. Heading for the plate. In to score from first, and they take a 3-run lead.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal.
He's trying for third in the dirt. And they put the tag on him for the out. So back to the top of the order. Sean Jones now at the plate. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Got him swinging. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Jones had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
Well, at least they got the win, Boog. That's got to be the only thing lifting his mood right now. The coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Sean Jones. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Rooker hauls it in for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Fouled off left side. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Yanks held in check. And we are still scoreless. So the lineup flips over. Zach Gelof will hit next. Swing and a chopper out to short. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. No runs, a hit. All set for the top of the sixth. Now here is Sean Jones. Again, back to work. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Mitchell gets under it.
Go Dodgers.
The batter, the first baseman, Nick Daniels.
Sean Jones stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
Really impressive. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 with the count.
Here's a high chopper. Mayo. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth. So digging in, Garrett Mitchell. One down, base is empty. Ripped to short. Over to Lowe. And they're down to their last out.
Now back, second baseman, Jeff.
Man at first. And here is Jacob Wilson.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Hit to right, and that should do it.
I got it.
He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Jones with a forgettable showing in this one.
They got the win, but it sure wasn't because of him. He needs to wash this one off in the shower.
Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff.
Second baseman,
Yo, should I get Chipper Jones's Hank Aaron or Greg Madden, I think is his name.
Out to short, Jones. Tosses across to first. 1 up, 1 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So digging in, Sean Jones.
This kid is so special.
Well, he's a shortstop by trade and big time power. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years.
Batting style.
This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than
I
it
got a
needed to
good
be thanks
pat.
to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Wrigley.
Oh, okay.
So the go-ahead run in scoring
So looks like
position.
Chipper has the most
Grizzly, the
power.
next to hit. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and
What's your
second,
overall
they've set up a
rating?
double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
What's his position, you
First
know?
and second. No outs. And now here is Junior Caminero. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Coming home. Here comes the throw. It's
on road to the show.
And it's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And
all the players are 97.
But you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Runners at first and second with one gone.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this.
I think outfielder.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That one hooked foul.
I don't know why, but I think a third baseman.
Two on, one out. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
I'll get Hank because I like him the most. You're right.
Ground ball left side, could be two. Quickly to second for one. Adelo, it's a double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Bases juiced, no outs. And that is out of play.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
And fouled off.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But
on the ground, a second, might be two. Off-balance feed, there's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Andrew Vaughn now.
I think I'm going to complete the 5th inning XP path on the pace I'm going. There's still a week left.
Slings to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Sean Jones. Murphy, a former All-Star, 34-year-old vet. He joined the team as a free agent.
Go for it. I still need like 200K though.
That one ripped. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They've done a great job finding.
Damn, that's a lot.
Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
In the air, out towards left center. Jones makes the catch for the out. One away. Man at first with one gone. Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. Roll to short, could be two. Over to Lowe, and there's two away.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
And now Sean Jones, 1 for 4 with a double. This one in the air. And that is that. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees 4 and the A's 2. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And the batter now, Kobe Mayo. Up the middle, Jones. Tosses to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
FR, but when I do play versus CPU, I get like 20K.
Not on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
Sometimes, but I just got like 12K. Oh, that snags up. What's Have you won a World Series or got into the World Series in Road to the Show?
Sean Jones with a blend of raw talent. And now, Sean Jones. Jones getting to start at shortstop, 25 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2024. This to third. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second, the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
And into the box for Baltimore, Heston Kjerstad.
Kjerstad.
1-1-1.
Out to short, Jones. The throw to first, and quickly one away in the second. Runner at first with no outs here. That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner breaks for third. In the dirt. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Jones at third with nobody out. Now that's smacked to right center. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. In comes the run from third. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Everything came together for him. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Ready now for the fifth inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Luis Vasquez. Tapped softly on the ground. Over to Lowe. And a quick out, number one.
Well, I believe we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Late on that fastball.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning. All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider, tried to sit in between, just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Jones at the plate now as he chases after that one.
0-1's the count.
One out, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-1 is fouled off.
No.
Line drive. That's a base hit.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Runner on the go. in the dirt. Whoa, save! That's a stolen base. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season. One out and a runner at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Runner goes again. That's ball 4. Throw to third, and he's out.
Yeah, I don't really get the logic right there of trying to steal third. You've got to count where that hitter's most likely going to get a pitch to hit or he's going to walk. One thing is you don't want to be a distraction in his eyes if it is a pitch to hit. Fortunately, it was out of the zone and it was ball 4, but you get thrown out at third base. So kind of counterproductive to producing a bigger inning and maximizing the runners on base.
Jones did a good job in the win.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
So 2 down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And he deals. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. We're midway in inning. Bottom of the 1st. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Sean Jones. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Here comes the 0-1. That's to third. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Jones, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. 1 out, base is empty. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
That one ripped. That's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
1 out, runner at second. Now the number 2 hitter, Nathaniel Lowe. He's trying for third. Squirts away a little bit. And he steals third without a throw. Jones stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Lifted in the air, right field. Cowser settles under it. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly, and they lead by 2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Back to the top of the order. Sean Jones will hit next. 1 for 3. And a foul ball.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Swinging a foul straight back. Bomber deals. Tipped into the mid, strike 3. First and second, 2 outs. And now the DH, Heston Kjerstad. Out to short. Over to Lowe. And that is the inning. So they strand a pair. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The Yankees 4 and the Orioles 2. It's an okay game of the win.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
We go to the bottom of the first, and stepping in for the Yankees, Sean Jones. Hot shot to third. To first. One gone, bottom half of the first. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. And next for the Orioles, Ken Cordero. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
On the ground, 2 ball. Tosses to first, 2 away. Two out, space is empty. And a swing and a miss.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And that is that. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Colton Cowser now at the plate. Roll to short, could be 2. The underhand flip. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Man at first, 1 away.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
He swings and fouls 1 off. This one in the air, right field. Cowser. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Ken Cordero, the next to hit for the Orioles. On the ground, Jones. Handles, throws to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Sean Jones. Fouled off left side.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Ball upstairs.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And next for New York, Junior Caminero. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Cowser going back on this one. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles take this one in a blowout. Jones had a rough go of it in the loss.
Well, Boog, not
Sean Jones, a rising star, continues his professional journey again today. This crowd is eager to see what he can do. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the New York Yankees. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. This is Bryce Terang. And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. And stepping in for the Yankees, Sean Jones. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Yeah, that's fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. So here's the Brewers DH, Seiya Suzuki. Hicks with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. On the ground, out to short. Over to Lowe. And a quick out, number one.
Now batting, the shortstop, Sean Jones.
And that is out of play. Dominguez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. 1 run in already. A second scores as well. It's 2-2.
Well, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
Blake Perkins will hit next.
Perkins.
Perkins, 32 years old, He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. On the ground to short. Slings it across, and that is that. One error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. And midway in the fourth, back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Perkins sizing this one up, and out number 1 on the grab.
Number 33, Nathaniel.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
C.J. Abrams.
Up the middle. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Now it's the shortstop, Sean Jones. 1 for 3.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Jones had an unremarkable game in this one.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
One down. And up next for New York, Sean Jones. Luzardo, in his 10th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next offering is fouled back. 1 out, bases empty. Popped up. Turang hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Nathaniel.
This is Bryce Turang.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with 1 away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
On the ground, Ortiz. And that will end the inning. Lead 1, still behind by a count of 1-0. 2 outs, runner on first. Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. On the ground to the left. They take the force out, and the inning is over. Luzardo back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Jones stands in now and watches strike 1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat. That fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Next offering upstairs.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Out to short. Castro on the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. 1-2-3. One out, base is empty. Rodolfo Castro up now for the Brewers. Hit on the ground to short. Jones throws to first in time. In now is the Yankees DH, Edward Grimsley. Slow ground ball to the right side. Makes a sliding stop. There's one. That's a double play. The ball game is over. Jones had a rough go of it in the loss.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse. Hard for them to get a win when he performs like this.
So 2 down. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. 2 outs, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. Over to Lowe. 3rd out. Bottom of the 1st. And stepping in for the Yankees, Sean Jones. Swing and a foul out of play. Myers goes 6'1", 30 years old now, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2016. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow right field, and it's caught for the out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Swung on, belted. Going back. Up against the wall and brings it in. Here's Adley Rutschman singing. The Orioles gave him the largest signing bonus ever. More than $8 million, and you can see why. This guy just oozes with talent.
Yeah, Boog, and if it wasn't for a strained triceps injury, I believe Adley would have been on the Orioles opening day roster in 2022. The moment he was healthy enough, the Orioles called him up, and the rest is history.
Out to short, Jones. The throw to first, Rutschman retired.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Myers back to work. Swing and a ball popped up. Mountcastle drops into the glove, and there's one down.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Base is empty, 1 away, and the batter will be the shortstop, Sean Jones. And a foul ball.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. That's outside. And it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a pitch. Warning track. Ball. And you can touch them all, baseball man. He'll touch them all. His 16th homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 7-5.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way.
Now the third baseman. The tying run at the plate. Out to short, Jones. Here's Marte for one. On the low. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Jones did a good job in the win. Had only one hit, but made it count with a homer.
No, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
Sean Jones looking ready to go, and stepping in for the Yankees, Sean Jones. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Top of the order speedster. You'd really like to see him work his way on. He can get around the bases in a hurry, but a little too aggressive, maybe a little anxious.
And that's outside. Ryan with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. In the air on the infield. Sheets under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Grounds one to short. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Austin.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Swing and a ball driven out to center. On the move, heading back. Pulls it in on the warning track. So they load the bases, but leave them stranded. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Braves 2. And the one down. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. And a pitch. On the ground, could be 2. Here's Marte for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Runner at first with no outs here. And that one fouled off. Grounder might be two. Steps on the bag for one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So 2 down, and next for Atlanta, Jordan Westburg. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a ground ball. Jones slings it across, and that is the inning. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Sean Jones. 0 for 3 in this one. That's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when
they limit the damage here. But they push across 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 2 outs, runner on first. And next for New York, Austin Wells. The Yanks down to their final strike. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves take the series opener here at home. Jones with a forgettable showing in the loss.
Oh, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the
Now it's the shortstop, Sean Jones.
The shortstop, Sean Jones.
And that one fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Fouled off left side. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning. That one got him pretty good, but perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to shake this one off. But, man, that can't feel good. He's going to have a pretty nice bruise at the very least, that's for sure.
So 1 out, nobody on. Austin Martin next up for the Braves. Martin goes 5 feet 11 inches, 185 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2020. On the ground to short. Over to Lowe. And there's 2 down. 1 out, bases empty. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. The next pitch misses, and 1-1. On the ground to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Runner on the go. On the ground to third. Over to Bichette. Boots it.
Well, they had the chance of turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Jones throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Up the middle, Bichette. Now the throw to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. And we still have no score. So up next, Jackson Holliday. Swing and a chopper out to short. Jones. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And up next for New York, Sean Jones. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. And that's downstairs and outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And he grounds one to the right side. Handles, throws to first. Out number 2. Man at first, Kerry Carpenter. Next up for the Braves. Slides, but it gets by him. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Late swing, fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of the 10th. Swing and he popped it up. Holliday. And there's 2 away.
The first baseman, number 33, Nathaniel Lowe.
We're in extras here. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
High fly ball out towards left field. That one's back. Gone. Ball game. He flexes his. Okay, all set to go. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Sean Jones. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. The throw, nicely done for the out. Bottom of the first. Now in for the Braves, Justin Dean. Up the middle, Jones. Fires over to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 18.
1 out, base is empty. Fly ball to right. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 33.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Drake Baldwin. Next up for the Braves. Ball to strike. On the ground. Throw pulls him off the bag and he's safe.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
That one fouled off.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that K brings him into bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Hit on the ground to short. Over to low. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Sean Jones. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a...
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. And we're starting over. It's 3-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity.
Here's Holliday for one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Elliot Ramos to the plate now with a chance to come up big. Tying run at the plate. Lifted to left, and this should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Jones played pretty well in this win. Had only one.
Excuse me.
Sean Jones looking to bounce back after Tommy Edman at the plate.
The center fielder, number 25.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. And stepping in for the Yankees.
Hey, we already discussed that.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Jones launched a homer in his most recent game. Swings through that one. And a bunt towards third. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Riley Green. Hit on the ground to short. Fires to first on the run, and they get the out. Man at first, 1 away. Late on that fastball.
That was straight queso right there.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a swing and a drive. Going back. Pulls it into the warning track.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
On the ground, right side. Oh, great stop, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
1 out, base is empty. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And it's caught for the out. Here's Pete Alonso. Swing at a ground ball. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Pretty much did the opposite of what you want to do with the pitch on the outside part of the plate like that. Just rolled over, but good hustle down the line and got the infield knock. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Late swing, fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one.
Imagine if you think
a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. It kind of has a cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you.
Josue De Paula steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Sean Jones swings through it for strike one.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Hit on the ground might be two. The underhand flip. There's one. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. First and second, 2 outs. Josue De Paula steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The 0-1. Out to short, Jones. And that will end the inning. 2 left on. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Yankees nothing. Man at first, 1 away. Late with the swing there.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Struck him out looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Here comes the 0-1. And that's in for a strike. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Mookie Betts at the plate now. He's one of the few players in baseball history to win the MVP and World Series in the same season.
Yeah, that 2018 Red Sox season was special.
And so was 2020. Fires to second for 1. On the low. It's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Jones now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And next for New York, Austin Wells. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Clase is just 1 strike away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Junior Caminero stepping in now for the Yankees. Two outs. He's trying for third. This one in the dirt. Tag safe. And a wild pitch, and both runners are in scoring position. Lifted to left, and this should do it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Jones had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Rengifo on at first, nobody out. Roll to short, could be 2. Fires over to first. And Betts is set down.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tucker hauls it in for the out. One down. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Snell back to work.
One
And a
ball,
breaking
no
ball
strike.
misses outside. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
The 1-2. That one missed.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Ball. Count full.
Swung on, belted. Tucker really on his horse for it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. 3-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Jones, 25 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2024. And that is out of play. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. 2 down. Riley Green digs in for a critical at bat. On the ground to short. Jones. 1 and 2nd. Double play. They can't seem to break. So 2 down. Dalton Rushing, the next to hit. Hard hit left side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees with the rubber match of this 3-game series. Jones had a game to forget.
Well, I don't want to pile on.